We find Aki slowly bleeding out from his injuries as he stares at Himeno's clothes. And as he does so, one of the ghost devil's severed arms maneuvers its way towards Denji, pulling on his cord and bringing the chainsaw man right back into the fight. Sparks fly as swords clash against chainsaws. The air is thick with dust and rubble as Denji sends his opponent smashing into walls. The swordman dives towards the chainsaw man, delivering powerful slashes that sunder bricks and mortar where they land. Two of the swordman's human accomplices suddenly appear beside him, pointing their guns at Denji, who makes quick work of both and takes one of them hostage. But unfortunately, this gives the swordman enough time to get into his stance and charge, slicing both the hostage and Denji in half. Back at Kyoto Station, the train arrives at its stop. And to the surprise of the waiting hunters, the doors open to reveal that Makima is still very much alive. Within the carriages, we find the corpses of her attackers with massive gaping holes in them. Much later, after a change of clothes, we learn that the boss lady has asked her subordinates to bring her 30 convicts who are serving life sentences for their crimes. We return to the swordman and his cronies as they move Denji's body parts. A crow is seen landing on a roof, signaling the impending massacre that is to come. And as one of the assailants looks on in fright, his body is suddenly squashed into a bloody pulp. We find Makima standing before kneeling and blindfolded convicts. She approaches one of the kneeling men and asks him to repeat a name out loud, and when he does so, the woman clasps her palms together, making a twisting motion as the prisoner falls dead. We then see another of the swordman's cronies suddenly get flattened. Makima goes through the kneeling convicts before her, and with each mention of a name, another assailant is utterly decimated until only Akane and the swordman remain. They desperately rush to get Denji into their van, only to look up to find Kobeni standing before them. We learn that Arai sacrificed his life to protect hers, thus unleashing the extremely dangerous part of her personality. Akane calls forth her snake devil, but Kobeni evades its attack with incredible agility, landing before the pair and severing one of the swordman's arms. She grabs a gun, firing it as she dodges every bullet sent her way until eventually grabbing hold of the chainsaw man's torso and using it as a shield. The pair make a desperate escape. And once Kobeni finds herself alone, the timid woman weeps, mourning the loss of Arai, and asking Denji to forgive her for trying to kill him at the hotel. And as the episode comes to an end, we learn that due to the amount of hunters lost, Units 1 to 4 will be merged into a single unit under Makima's leadership.